today and yesterday. Yesterday we saw Division 2 and Division 4. Well, today we're seeing Division 3 and Division 1. Division 3 we saw earlier this morning, and now we are starting Division 1 here.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the bracket and how it is. Again, Creighton Prep 2 and Omaha Central 1 will actually be on our off stream. They're not going to be being streamed. They'll be on the sidewall. But here on this station, we'll have Lincoln East and Westside. So we'll see those two coming up right now. And then the winner of Creighton Prep and Omaha Central going to face Creighton Prep 1. And then the winner of Lincoln East and Westside this match will go on to face Kearney. So let's take a look at, I guess we're going to jump straight into Mario Kart. We're basically ready, so.
To anyone new here, a little bit of backstory about myself. My name's Isaac. I used to be a member of the Kearney High esports team. I did participate in the NSESA my sophomore through senior year of high school. I have a lot of love and respect for those guys, one of the founding members of our esports team there. And it's great to see them here again. Now we're on to Lincoln East and Westside. I guess before we get it started here, I now go to SEC, Southeast Community College, and participated in their Mario Kart team that they had there, and actually won the NJC AAE National Championship for 1 versus 1. But now, enough about me. On to the match already. Lincoln East versus Westside. Lincoln East on our left, 2 screens, Westside on the right. Starting off with Bowser Castle 3, a DLC track. If you're wondering why we are picking random here, it's because of the new rule set the NSCSA has formed here with team mode on, and they are only allowed to pick random here. So DLC tracks are allowed, which is different from previous years. A little bit of a mix-up for Westside there, fixing their controls real quick. Lincoln East here quickly into top 2. Westside, though, in 3rd. We do see Lincoln East falling off in 1st, though, losing their top 2, but they still have won. Westside in 2nd there with a green. Lincoln East getting trailed out by Westside in 5th with their triple greens there. Westside also triple shrooms there in 6, trying to take some shortcuts there. Westside in 3 now with a mushroom, maybe using shortcut here. They're not. They're going to save it for later. Lincoln East in 1st place with that horn there will be able to protect themselves from the red shell or the blue shell in case Westside tends to throw that. Lincoln East also a super horn in 3rd place here. Oh, falling off the track though, clipping the edge of the road just a little bit, sending them 90 degrees to the left, right off the track. Lincoln East still in 1st place though with a bit of a breakaway here. Lincoln East now top 2, bottom 2. If they keep top 2, bottom 2, a team will gain 3 points on the other team. But we still have one more lap here on Bowser's Castle 3. Westside here, 2 shrooms and 3. Might use one of them here, gain a spot from Lincoln East. They choose not to. Lincoln East in 2nd with fire. Westside does need to be careful for that. And we do see Westside here in 3 and 6 with shrooms here. You see Westside here shrooming up, maybe going to trail here in 2nd place, try to hit out Lincoln East more. It looks like they are trailing now with a fire up from Lincoln East. Does end up hitting Westside, but they do get the trail off on them. And Westside drafting off at the very end, but does not gain a spot, getting 8-5, 4-2, or sorry, 4-3. Starting off here, I'm confused. Oh yeah, no, Westside is red, right? Okay. Okay, then they messed up because Lincoln East is red on the actual game.
So is it backwards?
It's
Okay, so as we figure this out,
Agreed. Do have a little bit of a mix-up here with
colors.
here. Oh yes, Westside is down to Lincoln East, 16-23, going into Maple Treeway, or second track here. Lincoln East in 6th, choosing to do the shroom shortcut there. It is slower than going around without a mushroom, but with the mushroom it is quicker. And we do see Westside here in 8th place, stopping, trying to get some items here to shroom up towards the end of the race, perhaps. Do have Lincoln East here in 2nd and 3rd, 2, 3, 4 actually, with the Super Horn in 2nd as their highest player at the moment. If they can keep that, they did use the Super Horn, but if they kept it, they would be able to protect themselves from the blue shell, or if anything gets thrown at them. Westside here, only 1st place, kind of alone in the top spots here. We have, shock from Westside, hitting Lincoln East there. And Westside now top 2, 4-8, going into a lap 2 of Maple Treeway here. Lincoln East getting some shrooms, though, getting back up into 2nd place here. And there is a blue shell out thrown from Lincoln East, and it is going to hit Westside here. They were trying to get out their Super Horn in time, but they did not. Westside did, in fact, get hit by it, but they are still top 2. The Ghost from Lincoln East stealing their Super Horn, so they do get hit and lose that 2nd place spot. Westside still in 1st, though. The shroom on the left side that Lincoln East picked up in 3rd place there. And Lincoln East into 1st now, drafting past Westside in 2nd place now. Lincoln East not far enough ahead to hit Westside with the horn, but just to get out the shroom to take the shortcut here, putting them into 1st place. Westside in 2nd here with the Super Horn. Not much they're really going to be able to do to Lincoln East if they're not close enough to them. And a shock from Lincoln East now. 2nd shock of this race. It does make a lot of sense here, as Maple Treeway is one of the longest tracks in the game here of the 96 tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Lincoln East top 2. There is a shroom on the left side. Lincoln East missed in 2nd place. Westside picking it up. It does look like Lincoln East will gain top 2 here, so they will get at least a 3-point lead on Westside again. But Westside finishing strong here, 3-5-8-6. Westside still down, going into race 3 here. Lincoln East up by 18 points, 48-30. Still anyone's game, though. And as we go to Rock Mountain, another bagging track here, like we saw earlier with Division 3. We do not see anyone burning out at the start. They could do that, and no one waiting for the coins there. We do see Westside here in 8th place, stopping at the 1st item box set. And Lincoln East there in 3rd, having a little bit of a drifting mishap there, losing a couple spots there. And Westside there trying to throw up triple greens to hit out Lincoln East in 1. They did miss all 3 of those. So Lincoln East still in 1st place. Westside close behind them in 2nd. Does not look like they do have an item in 2nd place, though. Lincoln East throwing up the red. Does not hit Westside there. And Lincoln East getting hit by a boulder there, falling down due have to watch out for those. Also getting redded off of the glider there. Lincoln East top 2 for the moment. They did miss the box, though. They only have a green shell in second place there. They are trailing it, maybe to hit out Westside here. They do miss the trail and throwing the green up to hit Westside. So Westside now into second place here. Lots of nanas there before the glider there that hit both Westside and Lincoln East there. We do have Westside in first place, but not by much. They did hit the wall at the end of there, taking a big shortcut there. Lincoln East behind them in second and third. Lincoln East with a horn in third. They would be able to break the blue shell if that comes for them. There is a rang from Westside on the final throw. It did miss Lincoln East. And a boomerang from Lincoln East now. And a bomb put down from Westside does not hit Lincoln East there. They do fall off the glider, dropping to 7th place there. Westside now top 2, going to the last little bit of Rock Mountain here. We do have Lincoln East here with mushrooms, though, shrooming up, taking the shortcuts, getting into second and third. Westside with triple nanas now back in third place after hitting out Lincoln East there. Westside ending with a fantastic race here, getting 4.531. Westside making it a little closer, 55-262. Lincoln East still up. Westside making it a little closer, 55-262. Lincoln East still up. Westside is trailing by just a bit, going into our 4th and final race of our first GP here, Grand Prix, ending up to be Sweet Canyon. Very fun track. Our first GP here, Grand Prix, ending up to be Sweet Canyon. Very fun track. We do see Westside here waiting a bit at the start. Well, their Daisy does keep going on up ahead. Lincoln East in second. Taking a tighter path, though, trying to pass Westside there. And it looks like they do. Lincoln East now into first here, trailing a Nana, trying to hit out Westside here. Westside all behind Lincoln East in 1, though. Westside is 2, 3, 4. They get a shroom. They will be able to shroom up right here. It's the biggest shortcut on the track. Westside there, back into first place. Lincoln East not sure really what to do here because they can't pass them all that well if they're trailing that red shell. They are trying to take the inside path again. It'll be close. Lincoln East trailing out Westside to reclaim first place there. Westside throwing their red shell, trying to hit Lincoln East out. They do have double defense here now. Westside with a coin in second, though. Lincoln East hitting them with the rank, getting top 2, top 3 now. We do have a controller mishap with Lincoln East, though. After the shock, Lincoln East only first place here now. The other spots, 5, 7, 8. Westside here, 2, 3, 4, 6. Does look like Westside here in second place might be gaining just a little bit on Lincoln East here. However, they do lose a red shell from one from Lincoln East there that somehow got up to the top. And they do get hit by the banana that Lincoln East puts on the double item box. So Lincoln East will get first for Sweet Canyon. But Westside here getting second, third, and fourth. Oh, maybe not fourth. Ending 7-2-3-5. Lincoln East winning this one, 81-75. Very close match there.
Yeah, that was really close, especially with the controller mishap. But good job to Lincoln East on that one.
Yes. Lincoln East here with a 1-0 lead on Westside. The winner of this match will go on to face Kearney High. The loser of this will go to our losers bracket for 3rd place. And at the same time, we have Creighton Prep 2 going against Omaha Central 1. The winner of that will go on to face Creighton Prep 1. And here we are, starting our 2nd Grand Prix of Lincoln East versus Westside here, where they will fix their colors here. Lincoln East will be blue, Westside will be red. This is not to support their school colors. It's just the way we have it on our stream. Makes it easier for us to know the scores and figure this out. But it is kind of fitting that Lincoln East is blue and Westside is red. That's the colors that they will be. First race of Grand Prix 2 is Berlin Byways. Our first tour track that we've seen in Division 1 so far, but we've only seen 4 races so far, so I guess that's pretty good. What's unique about tour tracks is that each lap is different from the last one. So like we see here, we are driving straight here and taking a turn to the right, and then lap 2, instead of going to the right, we'll be turning to the left at that roundabout. Lincoln East getting trailed out of first place there. Having Westside take first. They're battling for second now against Lincoln East. We do have a red going up, hitting Westside out of first place there. Lincoln East taking first back from Westside. We do have another Westside member, though, sneaking up into that first place position, or trying to. Getting a draft off of Lincoln East there. Putting himself back into first place. Trailing that red in first place. Lincoln East not available to really do anything about that in second there, just having the banana. We do need to be careful, not get trailed out by them. But Westside does hit the barrier, losing a bit of time. The last few corners here of lap 2, we have Lincoln East here getting hit right out of first. They have this room to recover, but Westside trailing them again. Westside going into the last corner of lap 2 here, top 4. Lincoln East is gonna need to have a very big Section 3 here to come back and gain some of these crucial spots like first or second. Westside, though, with the triple reds in 6, going to cause some major damage to Lincoln East, hitting out their 5th place member. And another red coming to hit Lincoln East in 3rd. Lincoln East getting a ghost, not a shroom, which is what they wanted. Using the shroom there after the ghost. Westside getting top 2 for sure. Putting down a bomb on the line, not going to hit anyone. Westside also getting hit out at the very end there, getting 8-2 for 1. Westside with the lead for now, 24-15 over Lincoln East. After the first race of our second Grand Prix here. As we go into race 2 here, Totes Turnpike is another fun track. No shortcuts on this track. It is purely driving. We do have the 4 coins on the left here, which we will probably see both teams going for. Maybe just one. We do see both teams. No, we don't. We just see Westside going for the coins there. Each coin you have increases your maximum top speed by a little bit. The max of 10 coins in this game. They changed the maximum amount of coins that you can hold in Mario Kart World up to 20, but in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe it is only 10. Westside here in first place with a bomb. A little scary for Lincoln East here in 2 and 3. They put it behind this corner or something. Lincoln East would not be able to see it and would hit both 2 and 3 there. We do have 2 reds going for Westside, though. They break on each other. The fire going up from Lincoln East in 5th does hit Westside in 4. As we're halfway through lap 2 here, we have a blue shell out going for Lincoln East, I believe. Little trouble Westside had getting into the glider car. The blue shell does hit Lincoln East there, dropping them to 3rd place, giving Westside top 2 going into lap 3 here. Lincoln East, once again, is going to need a pretty big lap 3 here to come back and get these crucial spots like 1st and 2nd. An unfortunate bullet drop-off zone directly underneath the truck, causing them to lose 2nd place that they just gained. Westside backing the fire in 2 there, trying to hit Lincoln East, does not hit them. Westside still in 1st here. Chaining both their items, throws up the green. Might be a little risky, because it might be bouncing back. Westside backing a green right into Lincoln East there in 5th. Westside getting top 2 for sure. Looks like they might get top 3 as well. Top 4 for Westside, 1, 2, 3, 4. Westside ahead, 53-25. It is not over yet. Lincoln East still has 2 races to catch up here. However, they need 2 very good races here. One of them being Music Park. Starting us off. No one burning this time. A couple drafts knocking Westside out of those top 4 positions. Still maintaining top 2 until Lincoln East getting up into 2nd with a shroom there. now into first, going for a super bounce. They do mistime it, but they still get a pretty good exit off of the drum there. And here we go into the music note area, which if you weren't here yesterday when I was talking about this track with Division 2, I believe, there was a bug in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe where if you pause this track during time trials, you can manipulate the music notes at the end to give you more tricks than you should be allowed. The bug has been fixed. And Westside, we saw earlier, using the shock, hitting Lincoln East with a blue shell as well. Hitting Lincoln East, who's in 4 and in 5. Now dropped down to 7. Westside here, top 2. Going into lap 3. They do get hit. They are still maintaining second place, though. Lincoln East in 3rd with 2 shrooms. Yes, top 2, 5-7 for Westside going into lap 3. Lincoln East, 3-4, 5-8. Blooper out for Westside there. You do see Lincoln East here in 3rd, going for the super bounce again. They get it a little funny, but they did technically manage the super bounce there. And Westside getting smushed by the music note. They still have a mushroom to recover, but there is another red shell coming for them. And it does hit them. They will lose top 2. Westside finishing this 7-5, 3-1. Westside ahead still 75-42. As we head into our 4th and final race of Grand Prix 2. We have Vancouver Velocity, another tour track, just like Berlin Byways we saw earlier in this match. Here at the start of the race, we're turning to the right and doing pretty much a U-turn here. But on lap 2, instead, we're going to go through those arrows pointing to the right. We saw all the racers pass. Westside taking an early lead here. Top 2, they did back a green to grab the double item box, hitting their own teammate, dropping them to 7th place there. They do got to be careful with those backs to not hit their teammate or to call it out so they know where it's coming from. Lincoln East in 6th with a mushroom here. And Westside getting ready off the glider, but not far enough to get off of the track here. Lincoln East getting hit by the fire of their own teammate on accident. Lincoln East in 2, falling off the track, trying to dodge the red shell. Does in fact miss, but they get picked up by Lakitu in front of the item boxes, so they will continue for a decent bit without an item here. And we have Lincoln East in 3rd, probably going for this shortcut right here that I talked about in a earlier division here, going through the grass there. Does not count you out of bounds. Westside still top 2. Lincoln East 3-4. Oh, got hit right out of 4 there. Lincoln East sneaking into this 2nd place spot here with Westside with a shroom in 3. Going into lap 3 here, we have Westside 1-3-4-5. Lincoln East 2-6-7-8. Blue shell is out. Going for Westside here in 1st place. Lincoln East having to use the super horn to remove the banana that was in front of them, but getting hit by a random green shell, losing second place there. Westside top 2, going through the final corners of Vancouver Velocity. 3 greens going up. Lincoln East last-ditch effort, and it does not work. Westside getting top 2 here, finishing with the rest of them 2-6, 5-1. Westside will take this second Grand Prix 100-56, making it a 1-1 game, going to our third Grand Prix here. Very impressive racing from both these teams, like we saw before. Lincoln East winning the first one, Westside winning this one, 100-56. And to reiterate, the winner of this one between Lincoln East and Westside will go on to face Kearney High. And here we go, starting our third Grand Prix between Lincoln East and Westside, determining who will move on to the semifinal match against Kearney High and who will drop down to the losers bracket for third place here. First race being the Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road. Another segment track, sort of like Vancouver Velocity and Berlin Byways, as in each lap is different. Starting off here, Lincoln East in first with a coin. They're going to hold it through the item box, but they do fall off the track, get redded. Westside, top 4 for now. Their fourth place got redded out and hit off the track. They are now put back to sixth place there. Lincoln East in 3, 6, 7, 8. Westside getting hit by a random green off of the glider there by Westside, taking a top 4 from, well, not taking top 4, but taking fourth place from Lincoln East, giving them top 4. And Lincoln East is going to need a pretty big last segment here as we go into the second half of Section 2 here. And a bomb hitting Lincoln East, dropping them to 7th. Westside still top 4. A blue shell is out though. Going for Westside. They missed the horn to break the blue shell, so it will hit first place, but they are on the glider, so it will not do as much damage as it would if they were on the ground. Because they were on the glider, the blue shell explosion pushes them forward and not stopping them exactly where they got hit, which is what would have happened if they were on the ground. And Lincoln East here getting back into third place, preventing Westside from the top 4 that they had before. But Lincoln East falling off the end. Westside here 2-4-5-1 to finish that off. Westside ahead here 27-12. Lincoln East going to need to pull it together for these last 3 races. And here we go into race 2, Super Bell Subway. A fan favorite track of mine. I do like the grass shortcut we can do at the end of the track, or a grass NISC, or a no item shortcut, NISC. All you have to do is do a left drift into the off-road, get a orange mini turbo or a super mini turbo, and release it and hop the rest of the way through the off-road, saving a bit of time. Lincoln East in first place with a shroom, using the shroom because I thought the red shell indicator was going for them. It's not, it was going for Westside instead. And we see Lincoln East going for it, not getting the SMT or super mini turbo, but still getting a mini turbo going through the shortcut there. Lincoln East top 2 so far. They are trailing the red shell in first place. Need to watch out for their baby Mario there. They let him go into first place, backing off a little bit. Smart by them, giving them defense in second place. Westside in third there, holding a red shell as well. Going on the path with Lincoln East with just the shroom. They can red them out, and that is in fact what they do here. Lincoln East going for the shortcut again. They get redded in the cut though. Lincoln East using Fire Flower to hit out Westside from having top 2, taking back first place. Lincoln East in 2-3 at the moment though, and redding out Lincoln East there. Westside having top 2 now, hitting the train though in second, letting Lincoln East catch up just a bit. Westside does have top 4 now though. The last little bit of this race here. Lincoln East needs to pull some stuff here. And it looks like Westside, with the fire they have in 4, is going to be enough to hold top 4, but it's not. They do get passed at the end there. Westside getting 8-3-1-2. Westside still ahead here, 52-26, going into race 3. Lincoln East is going to need 2 incredible races here. As we hop into race 3, Waluigi Pinball. Another fantastic track. Another track with no shortcuts on it, like Toad's Turnpike. So you will want to stay in the front for as long as possible. You also need to watch out for the pinballs, as they will go onto the track. Lincoln East here into almost getting into 1, trailing their Nana, getting hit by the pinball though, trying to hit out Westside. Westside top 3 now. Lincoln East here in 5th, going for the double items there. You do need to watch out for the pinball, as it's now rolling down the track. Westside almost getting hit by the pinball in 4 there. Got to dodge it on the right side. And the last U-turn of Waluigi Pinball at the end here. Westside 1-2-4-5 going into lap 2, and the bomb not hitting anyone from Lincoln East. Lincoln East here 4-5-6-7. Westside 1-2-3-8. Lincoln East gonna need some red shells here to catch up to Westside, or a blue shell. Lincoln East into third. Westside is now top 2, bottom 2. If they keep this up, they will gain 3 points on Lincoln East. It'll be a 21 to 18 point game for Westside. Lincoln East, though, getting hit by the pinball to minimize the damage from the blue shell. Lincoln East and the Star, though, accidentally hitting their teammate going into the final lap of Waluigi Pinball. Another track that is one of the longest in the game. There's a banana on the farthest left item box. Westside needing to go around it, along with Lincoln East not to hit it. Red shell going up for Westside there. Little final placement update as we are halfway through our final lap here. Lincoln East 2-3-4-8. Westside here 1-6-5-7. Westside getting redded in first. This may be enough for Lincoln East to pass and steal first from them. It'll be close. No, Westside does keep first place there, ending 6-5-4-1. No, Westside does keep first place there, ending 6-5-4-1. Westside leading again, 74-43. As we go into our last race of Grand Prix 4, and it looks like Westside will be moving on to face Kearney here in the semifinals. But we go to Dragon Driftway, another fantastic track in the game. It's a very fun gap shortcut that we can do on this track. Towards the beginning, we will probably see the orange Yoshi from Lincoln East going for it. Maybe the Daisy from Westside as well, as they are in first place here. Lincoln East quickly getting into first here. They will go for it. And they are a little too far to the left and are going to fall off the track there. Westside here in first, going for the double items, using their coin. Lincoln East throwing up the triple greens, not hitting anyone, all breaking on each other. And Lincoln East raiding out Westside, taking top 2 for just a second here. We do have another member from Westside, though, drafting up into third place here. Lincoln East once again failing the Dragon Driftway gap shortcut. They continue to be just a little too far to the left when they jump off of the track to hop to the other side. Westside horning Lincoln East off the track there into 8th. Lincoln East still in first, though, as we are entering lap 3. Lincoln East in 1, 5, 6, 7. Westside here getting hit by a random green, dropping to 7th place there. And another member from Westside getting hit out. Lincoln East now 1, 3, 4, 5. Lincoln East drafting off of Westside member in second place now. Triple greens from Westside. Lincoln East lands right on top of them. 2 greens bouncing up, though. Lincoln East is going to need to watch out for them, but they secure the first place. Finishing off here, Westside getting 7-5-3-2. Final scoring here, Westside taking another victory from Lincoln East, 94-62. Moving on to the semifinal match against Kearney High, with Lincoln East moving to our losers bracket for third place, where they will face either Creighton Prep 2 or Omaha Central 1. We will take a quick break right here to get set up for our next match.
Good match coming up here. Again, the number 1 seed, Creighton Prep, is going to take on Omaha Central, who just got the win over Creighton Prep 2. So jumping into that match, and we're excited to see this. So Creighton Prep and Omaha Central, let's get started and let's get going. We're excited to see this. So Creighton Prep and Omaha Central, let's get started and let's get going.
Starting here on our first Grand Prix of Creighton Prep versus Central. First race being Mute City. Not one of my personal favorite tracks, but it's still a very popular track in the game. There is a no item shortcut at the end of the track that we might see from some of these players. Can be a tad difficult, so we will see if anyone goes for it or not. Using a mushroom is just much easier doing that shortcut. Creighton Prep here, top 2, top 3, still very early. Omaha Central here with plenty of time to catch back up here. See Creighton Prep here in third with the mushroom, going for the shortcut along with their other teammate there, the Luigi on the bottom left, also taking the shortcut with a shroom. Omaha here getting into first place there, the King Boo with the mushroom now. Does have a higher speed stat than Yoshi and Luigi here, so they are able to pull away on the boost panels. The green gel up, hitting Omaha out of first place there, getting Creighton Prep top 3, going into the last little bit of lap 2 here. We do see Creighton Prep here in 3 with the super horn here, as Omaha Central gets into first. Creighton Prep using the horn, hitting out some of Omaha Central. But Omaha still in first place here. Creighton Prep close behind them in 2-3. Omaha hitting a banana left earlier, blowing up, dropping a bomb, hitting Creighton Prep and Central, their own teammate. Creighton Prep once again having a super horn in first place. And we do see Creighton Prep in 2 with the bomb there and dropping it in the cut, making Omaha run into it there. Creighton Prep having a great first race here. Central finishing it out 6-4, 5-8. Creighton Prep will be up 26-13 after race 1. A comfortable lead over Omaha Central, but it is just the first race. We still have 3 to go and a whole another cup at least. Jumping right into race 2 here, being Cheap Cheap Beach. We saw this track yesterday in Division 2 and Division 3, and it is back again. Not too many shortcuts on this track. As we get started off here, Creighton Prep in first, not getting the full startup boost, but still maintaining first there. We do see Creighton Prep drafting off of their teammate there, getting the banana out just in time to block the red shell from Omaha Central. And Creighton Prep having top 3 so far, using the mushroom through the little off-road cut there. Omaha here into second here, holding their red shell. Did break. Creighton Prep in 1. Did not have enough time to pull out their bomb to block the red shell there. But Creighton Prep throwing up the bomb, hitting one of their own Creighton Prep members there. Central here, top 3-5, going into the water section of Cheap Cheap Beach here. Creighton Prep, though, 4-7-6-8. With a whole nother lap to go, is still doable for them, but with there being not that many shortcuts on the track, it will be a little difficult there. Central there, Dry Bones getting hit by a random green shell out of nowhere, losing their top 3. They still have first and second here. Creighton Prep with the plant in 4th place, trying to gain a couple spots. They do get hit out after the plant was gone. And the Toadette from Omaha getting backed by Creighton Prep's Luigi on the left, throwing a green shell backwards. Omaha Central still top 2. With Triple Shrooms in second there. They do have top 3 again. Creighton Prep in 4, coming out of the ghost pretty soon here with a banana. And Central dropping their triple bananas there, losing third there. However, getting Triple Shrooms and Luigi here from Creighton Prep with triple reds, but still a good race for Omaha Central there, ending 5-7-1-2. Central still up, but not by much after that race there. Oh, sorry, Creighton Prep up. As we go into race 3 here, Creighton Prep up, like I said before, 41-37 as we go to Royal Raceway. We saw this track multiple times in Division 2 and Division 4 yesterday, and we're bringing it back for Division 1 here today. Royal Raceway is a very fun track to play. You can play it as a front runner and just stay in front the entire time and have no problems whatsoever, or sometimes it can be a little chaotic, and you end up bagging it for the victory right at the end. Omaha Central here in first place with a banana, while Creighton Prep behind them in 2 and 3. They do have triple bananas in second, though. Their teammate does need to watch out for them. They do get rid of both of those bananas to use their mushroom here to chain into the item set. Omaha Central here into second, getting hit by a red shell in the off-road. Creighton Prep taking 2, 3, 4, all spots right behind Omaha Central in first place. Their King Boo, red shell coming up, breaking the King Boo's banana there. They do have a second one. They might drop it on the double. They do put it down on the double box there to trap it. Does not look like it hit anyone else there. Creighton Prep still 2, 3, 4. And a ghost from Omaha Central taking a mushroom from Creighton Prep there in second place. Omaha Central still with a banana in first there, with Creighton Prep behind them in 3 and 2. But we do have Omaha Central here in fourth place, trying to make a comeback here. They do hit out Creighton Prep for third place for now in our final lap here, lap 3 of Royal Raceway. We do see Creighton Prep here getting hit in second place. They do maintain second still, but not by much. There we go. Triple reds coming out from Creighton Prep in second place and in third. This is very deadly for Central here. They may have just enough of a lead to keep first here. Creighton Prep getting their triple red shells ghosted there. And Central here ending up 5-8-1-3. Bringing us to almost a tie game here. Creighton Prep still ahead, 59-58, going into our fourth and final race of Grand Prix 1. Any point swing here will be in the favor of Central or Creighton Prep, giving them a 1-0 lead on the other one for the chance to play in the finals against either Kearney High or Westside, who are competing right now on our side screens. We go to race 4 here, Wario Stadium. Another pretty tech-heavy track. There's really only one shortcut at the end of the track and does not save a whole lot of time there. Omaha Central still in first there. King Boo with the coin. We do not see anyone going for the ramp strats that they just passed. What ramp strats are is you will start a drift going off of the first ramp, charging a super mini turbo in the air, which you can release on landing to get a second one from the second ramp. And it is faster than just tricking off of both ramps by about half a second. We still see Central here in first place, getting a little bit of a lead from second, which is Creighton Prep. Creighton Prep does have 2, 3, 4, and a bomb hitting one member of Creighton Prep on accident, dropping them to 8th place. They only have 2 and 3 now. Central still on 1, holding that coin for a ghost just in case. Chaining the coin now. They have Banana there. Coin back in first place. No more defense. They are on the glider now, so if they can get hit by the red shell in the air, they will get thrown forward like they did there. And getting a defensive item again. Omaha Central being protected with their green shell. Back here, we got in our 5th, 6th, 7th here, we have Creighton Prep trying to come back. But like I said earlier, there's no real good shortcuts on this track except for the one at the end that doesn't save a ton of time. It is very hard to come back on this track here. And here we are entering the final a little bit of lap 3 of our final race here. Looks like Omaha Central is going to get first place, not dropping the bomb yet. Putting the bomb forward, not hitting their teammate there. Looks like Omaha Central will be getting 3-8-1-4. And I think that is enough for Omaha Central to take the win on this one. It is Omaha Central 80 to Creighton Prep 76. Getting a 1-0 lead for Omaha Central. Both incredible teams here. Came down to the last race of our first Grand Prix here for Central to come back and win this first point. Definitely can swing either way and have Creighton Prep win the next 2 Grand Prix to go on to the final. And here we are starting right away our second Grand Prix. First race being our second Grand Prix, Tick-Tock Clock. Another track which is known to be more of a runner than a bagger. So there's no good shroom shortcuts on this track. There are the hands of clocks here, fitting of the name Tick-Tock Clock, which which you can use for some shortcuts, like we see Creighton Prep doing in 1 there. There are also some hands at the end of the track here, the final turn, where you can do a shortcut on them as well. It is a bit tricky lap 1, and you cannot go for it lap 2 unless you are on incredible pace. And by incredible pace, I mean world record pace. Creighton Prep choosing to not go for it. We do not see anyone go for the hand shortcut at the end there, but they do trick off of the cogs here. And a bomb blowing up 2 members from Omaha Central. Creighton Prep getting top 2 for the moment here at the start of lap 2 on TikTok clock here. Creighton Prep in 1, trailing that green shell. They really don't need to. They are keeping it for protection. Creighton Prep in 2 with a red shell to prevent anyone from Omaha Central from passing. They are going to trail it now. We do see the cogs are spinning on the right side now. That would be the faster one to trick off of. Central here breaking into second place with triple nanas there. Creighton Prep not wanting to get hit by those, choosing to slow down just a bit to hit out the King Boo, dropping them down to 5th place there. Creighton Prep throwing a green shell up, using their shroom there to chain and get 2 new items there. Creighton Prep is still in 1st place. A blue shell, though, is going up for Creighton Prep here in 1st place. And it will hit them. Will it be enough for Omaha Central to come back? It does not look like it, unless maybe. No, it is. Omaha Central taking 1st place right at the end there. And the ending for them, 5-8-7-1. For Omaha Central. Creighton Prep is up after race 1, 22-17. And as we hop right into race 2 here, Mario Circuit 3, one of the most famous baggers in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We will probably see some people burning out at the start, or we will see people just waiting at the starting boxes. Okay, no one burning out, but we do have Creighton Prep here backing up to grab the coin here, or grabbing all 3 coins. No, just the 1 coin. While everyone else is going forward, we're also stopping at the first item boxes to get 2 items. Creighton Prep getting hit out of first, but they do have their Luigi on the right side, who was up there, now getting hit out as well. Omaha Central taking first here. Creighton Prep, though, trailing the red shell in 2nd place. Creighton Prep not winning the pass, or else they will get redded out. Central here, top 2, going into the beginning sections of lap 2 here. But Creighton Prep does hit out Omaha Central from 2nd place there with their green shells, their triple greens. There we have Creighton Prep raiding out Omaha Central, dropping them to 5th place there. They did not get any more items after that, so they are defenseless in 3rd place there. Letting Omaha Central there get back into 2nd place just for a little bit there. Forced to using their star, Creighton Prep was, as they were targeted by a red shell. And Central here, top 2. They did get trailed out by their teammate, need to be more cautious of that. Creighton Prep here, 2-3-5-8, going into the last little bit of lap 3 here. Creighton Prep throwing the red, maybe a little premature, but no, they are okay. Still in 1st place there. Those look like Omaha Central, though, will get 2 and 3 behind them. Central ending 3-6-2-5. 3.625 for Omaha Central. Bringing us now to Creighton Prep, still leading 40-38. Going to race 3 here now of our second Grand Prix. Third race here. Go to Tokyo Blur. Another tour track that we have seen before in Division 3 today. We played this track, and it has come back for Division 1. Once again, tour tracks, a little different from your regular tracks where you do everything 3 times. The track here will change all 3 laps. And we do have a grass shortcut onto a ramp up ahead here. You might see Creighton Prep going for it in 1. We do not. They go around it. We have Central using a shroom to get onto it, but you do not need a mushroom for that. You can just get a mini turbo and hop from the road to the ramp there. And Creighton Prep drafting into first place there, holding their coin so they get a defensive item behind their coin. Very smart by them. Creighton Prep, the bomb in first place. They do have their teammate in second now. They are getting redded out of second place. Central taking that spot back. Omaha back in second place here, but they also have bottom 3. They have 6, 7, 8, while Creighton Prep 1, 2, 4, 5. And Omaha Central getting redded out of third place for Creighton Prep, having top 4 going into the second to last item set of Tokyo Blur here. Creighton Prep does get hit out. No longer top 4, only top 3 and 8. But it's still plenty of points to have a convincing lead over Central here. And Creighton Prep will get top 2. But it looks like Central will get everything behind that. Central getting 3, 5, 6, 4. Creighton Prep still in the lead here, just by a little bit. Not too many points. It was just a 3-point gain on Central there. And as we go into our 4th and final race of Grand Prix 2, we have Creighton Prep ahead here, 61-56, as we go to Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 8. The original Rainbow Road for this game. And as there are now 5 Rainbow Roads in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, with the addition of the DLC courses. Creighton Prep still in first place. Central getting an unlucky second place coin there. Creighton Prep backing out, not to get hit by their own teammate with triple bananas there. We do see Creighton Prep there taking the inside line there next to the off-road that is faster than staying on the green, going wide. We will see almost everyone going for the path switch here. Creighton Prep in first place was doing 2 of them. They are trailing in second place and trailed out their own teammate. They need to be more cautious about that and where their teammate was on the track. Omaha Central trailing out Creighton Prep, taking first place from them. We do have their King Boo in 4th as well. Creighton Prep answering right back to Omaha Central, trailing them out with their triple bananas that they had. Taking top 2, only to have it stolen away by Central's King Boo once again. Creighton here with Fire in 3rd place can be pretty dangerous for Central there, and they do get hit and are not going to make it to the other side of the track there. They do take the double items though. They get another Fire Flower in 6th place. And entering the final lap here, we have Creighton Prep 1-2-4-8, Omaha Central here 3-5-6-7. Central really is going to need to break Creighton Prep's top two that they have here, or else they're not going to have enough points to come back and win this cup here, making us go to a game 3. Blue Shell is out, going for Creighton Prep, I believe. Yes, it is, and they will get hit by it. Their teammate in second there, able to take up first, and they will continue having first and second. No, Central right at the end, swooping in and taking second place there, and third. Central ending 5-2-3-8. Creighton Prep winning this one 81-75, forcing us to a third Grand Prix. Once again, very close races between these two teams. Omaha Central and Creighton Prep, both amazing teams here, making it all the way to the semifinals here. And we will now find out which one of these two teams, Creighton Prep or Omaha Central, will continue on to the finals. First race here being Ribbon Road. There's a couple shortcuts on this track that you can take without a mushroom. Also, plenty of shortcuts on the track with the necessary item of a mushroom or some kind of speed item, like a star or the golden mushroom. We do have one shortcut coming up right here. If you look at Creighton Prep here in first place, the Luigi on the left, going for the first one here is faster than going around. Maybe going for the second one too, and they are. They do hit it as well. It is faster than going around. And we see Creighton Prep in 2 and 3. Top 4 for Creighton Prep. You do see Omaha Central trailing behind here, but there are plenty of mushroom shortcuts on Ribbon Road to catch up here. And we do see Omaha Central getting into first place there, the King Boo. Second place, Creighton Prep, just a coin in second here. And the Banana now trailing. King Boo also trailing with Banana, going for the shortcut, and they do hit it. Opting not to take the second one, though, which is faster. Creighton Prep in 2 also not going for it. And we see Omaha Central in 6th place, going for the shroom shortcut there. Creighton Prep in 5th, trailing the green shell, throwing it back, getting a new item there. As Omaha Central still in first place with their King Boo and getting a bit of a lead there. Creighton Prep in 2nd, not really knowing what to do with their triple greens there. And we do have to remember this is a team game, so not taking first can be a strategy here. All you have to do is win the races here. But Creighton Prep falling out of 2nd place. The Luigi on the left did, and some chaos at the end, ending 7-4-1-3. 7-4-1-3 for Omaha Central here. As Omaha Central takes the lead here, 23-16 after race 1 of our 3rd Grand Prix here.
Quick update on the other side of the bracket. Westside going on to the championship, winning 2-0 over Kearney. So they will take on the winner of this match in the championship.
As we go into race 2 here, squeaky clean sprint, or as a lot of us in the Mario Kart competitive community like to call it, bathroom, because it is just in a bathroom. Creighton Prep in first here. We have a red shell from Omaha Central going up and hitting Creighton Prep out of first place there, as Omaha Central takes top 3 at the beginning here. We do have Creighton Prep there in 1 with a mushroom, getting into first place. You do see him going a little wide, trying to dodge some stuff, using the mushroom there. Omaha Central back in first place, trailing the red shell in second there. They do have their, in first. They did have their teammate in second there, but they did end up getting hit out. So we do have Creighton Prep there in second place now. Omaha Central taking back first place. As we go into lap 2 here, we have Omaha Central 1-4-8-5, and Creighton Prep here 2-3-6-7. There is a nice little shortcut we can do here in the sewer drain, where we take that off-road cut, grabbing the double item box. You can do that, a little variant of that shortcut without a mushroom there. All you have to do is drive off the side of the tube there in the sewer drain, and you can bounce off of a bolt and a nut that is stuck in the sewer drain, and it is faster than going around. We do see Central up here going up at the top for coins and a double item box. Not very many people know about that path. Creighton Prep in first there. And second, first and second for Creighton Prep will be a gain for them if they can keep this top 2. Top 3 now for Creighton Prep with triple shrooms in 6. Central is going to need something big here at the end here. They do have a shroom in 4, and if you have a mushroom, it is faster to stay on the bottom, taking the shortcut there. But we do see Central going up at the top, trying to shroom past all of them, and it does. We do pass one of them, Omaha Central ending 8-7-3-4. We do pass one of them, Omaha Central ending 8-7-3-4. Creighton Prep now leading 41-37 here as we go into race 3. Creighton Prep now leading 41-37 here as we go into race 3. And hopping right into our third track here, DK Mountain, a very fun track to play here. 2 incredible shortcuts on the track that we can do. We can jump onto some rocks on the right side once we get on top of the mountain, and there is a gap shortcut towards the end before the bridge right at the end that we saw from Creighton Prep there, the red Yoshi on the left using their back camera. Going into the cannon here, we have Omaha Central 1-8-5-6. They do red out Omaha Central, taking first place there. We do not see anyone going for the rocks on the left. You can get up onto those and cut off a bit of this turn, saving just a bit of time there. We do have Creighton Prep there in first and second. Both Luigi's there, probably going for the shortcut. We do not see the Luigi going for it. And no, we see the Luigi in fourth going for it, but they do miss. Omaha Central here going into lap 2 here in first place with Creighton Prep right behind them in second with the mushroom. a bomb from Omaha Central in third place can be a little scary. They are just going to hold it for now. Not going to trail it behind them. Dropping it, or no, they did not drop it. Just looked like it. Did see Omaha Central there in 8th, trying to get up onto the rocks. Did miss just a little bit there. You have Central here in first place, getting hit out. And we have Creighton Prep not going for the gap cut again. We do see Central there in last going for the gap cut, gaining 2 spots at the end there. And there we go, Creighton Prep trailing again, hitting their teammate and one of Omaha Central's teammates. We do have to watch out for trail items, and if we are going to, we need to tell our teammates that we are doing that so they know to stay away from you. We have Creighton Prep only in first here, no item, and they get hit out of first place there. Central taking top 2, top 3 now with their 2 mushrooms left. They do get redded and lose third place there to Creighton Prep. We do see Creighton Prep there in first, going with the shortcut. They do get it, but they hit the fence at the end. They have a mushroom to recover a bit, but I do not believe that is enough to pass. And Omaha Central is going to get top 2, finishing that race. Omaha Central 2-1-4-6. Omaha Central will be leading now. Yes, 63-54. As we enter our 4th and final race of our 3rd Grand Prix here. And it's Waluigi Pinball we have seen already. Once again, we do need to watch out for this pinball. You can see it just a little bit at the start here. It does launch off to the side if we look at Luigi here in 6th place, or in 7th place, excuse me. There we go, going up. We have Omaha Central still in first place right at the beginning. We have Creighton Prep drafting off of them, or trying to. Did not get the draft. They did get in front. Creighton Prep with just a coin, while Omaha Central with the banana. Do need to watch out for the pinball, though. Looks like no one got hit by it yet. Creighton Prep taking the inside box with their coin, so they get a defense item. Pinball, though, coming down onto the track, hitting Creighton Prep member Luigi in 5th place there. They did have shrooms to recover, and then did hit out one of Omaha Central team. Omaha Central here into first place now, hitting out Creighton Prep from now in 2nd place. Creighton Prep trying to throw up a banana, hit them. Entering 2nd lap here, Omaha Central 1-4-6-5 going into the cannon, and Creighton Prep 2-3-6-8. Central still in first place there. Creighton Prep close behind them in 2nd, though. Creighton Prep going for the double item box there. They are still holding their mushroom when they went through it, though, so they can only get one more red shell. They did hit Omaha Central, and they did take first place, going for the doubles. Smart. Do have to watch out for the pinballs at the end of the race here. They do get a defensive item to block the red shell from Omaha Central there, but they do get redded out again, and it looks like Omaha Central will be taking top 2 once again, going into lap 3. And the blue shell hitting Omaha Central. King Boo, who was in first place, now dropped down to 3rd. You see Creighton Prep, Red Yoshi on the left, redding out the Omaha Central Dry Bones to take back first place. You see Creighton Prep, Luigi in 6th, hitting the banana. Omaha Central here, Mushroom in 2nd place. Using the mushroom, throwing the red shell. Creighton Prep defenseless and first now, only holding a coin. Do need to watch out for the pinballs at the end of the race here. And also red shells from the other team. But it looks like Omaha Central does not have any more red shells in second. They just have a boomerang in third. So Creighton Prep will take first place there. And it looks like Omaha Central is going to get 8-7-2-3. This will be a close one. But Omaha Central taking this one 80-76. That is the end. Omaha Central will be moving on to the finals where they will face Westside for first place. As Creighton Prep will go down to face Lincoln East for the chance of third. We will be back to watch Kearney High versus Creighton Prep 2. The winner of that will go on the chance to face either Lincoln East or Creighton Prep 1 for third place then. And Westside, which we did not see, beat out Kearney High. So it'll be Omaha Central 1 versus Westside for the finals. And right now we will watch Kearney High versus Creighton Prep 2.
Yeah, so ultimately the winner of this match goes on for third and fourth. The loser will fight for fifth and sixth. So the two teams we are watching, again, we got Kearney up. So again, defending state champs are here again. So to them, and then Creighton Prep 2, who is actually playing a man down today. So that will be, I guess, interesting to see how this goes.
Yes, it will. We will not be displaying individual scores for players this time, as Creighton Prep only has 3. So only the team score will be displayed, but that will be correct.
So looks like players are in the lobbies. Looks like we are ready to go. So on the main screen here, Kearney and Creighton Prep 2, we are ready to begin.
And here we go, off on our very first race of Kearney versus Creighton Prep 2 here. Once again, only 7 players in the room this time. Creighton Prep only has 3. Kearney High does have 4. We will go on to Royal Raceway, which we saw in our last match with Creighton Prep and Omaha Central. A new character we have not seen so far. Actually, from both teams, we have not seen a villager yet from Creighton Prep 2, and we have not seen a Inkling player yet in Division 1 so far. We did see an Inkling in Division 4. We do see Kearney High going for the ramp Nisk in first place there, gaining a little bit of a distance between Creighton Prep in second place there. Kearney trailing the red shell in first for protection against Creighton Prep, and they do back the red shell into Creighton Prep, and it does hit them. Kearney High once again getting more distance ahead of everyone else. Creighton Prep in 2, 3, 4, all behind Kearney High in first place, with the rest of the Kearney High members slowly making their way back into this. Kearney in fourth now, taking a spot from Creighton Prep there. Creighton Prep does have Shrooms in 5, nothing else now. Creighton Prep into with the red shell can be a little dangerous for Kearney High here, depending on how they use their red shell here. They are using their mushroom to chain into the double item set there. Kearney High with double defense in first place there, or at least they did. Creighton Prep with a bomb in 2 now. And triple shrooms, a ghost from Creighton Prep, taking Kearney High's green shell there, no longer having defense. Creighton Prep hitting the wall off of their mushroom shortcut there, messing it up just a little bit there. And the purple inkling here from Kearney High is further increasing their lead over Creighton Prep here, going for a glider vector there. And we saw the shock from Kearney High maybe will be well enough for Kearney High to gain a couple more spots at the end here. They do have 1-3-6-7. Creighton Prep 2-4-5. Kearney High and a star in 5th place there. But Creighton Prep using the bill in 5th, passing another member from Kearney High. Kearney High getting first. Creighton Prep, though, 2-3-4 behind it. Kearney High getting 1-5-6-7. See total scores after this. Kearney High down by 1. Creighton Prep winning 16-15 for now. After race 1, Creighton Prep 2 ahead of Kearney High by 1 point here. And as we head into race 2 here, we're going to Toads Turnpike, another track we have seen before in Division 1. There are still the coins on the left side. We'll see probably Creighton Prep going for them. We do see Creighton Prep going for them. Also, Kearney High in first going for them. You get two coins there. Pretty good for starting all the way on the right side there. Creighton Prep into first, but Kearney High gets a ghost and takes their coin. Kearney High sneaking into first place. Chaining mini turbos back and forth is faster than just driving in a straight line. Creighton Prep here in second with a mushroom. Now a red shell though. You have nothing in 3 for Creighton Prep. It looks like Creighton Prep in 4 just has a mushroom here. Kearney High with triple greens in 6. They do need to watch out for their teammate in 5th, who is just in front of them. Creighton Prep looks like they got a green shell in 2nd here. Don't know if they have anything behind that. I don't know if Kearney has anything behind their coin. They do now have a bomb. That could be pretty bad for Creighton Prep, depending on where they drop it. And a blue shell coming out for Creighton Prep here, but they have a horn to use the horn, breaking the blue shell. Kearney High throwing up the bomb, getting rid of it, chaining their items. They get a banana now. Creighton Prep still 2-3-4. They all have shrooms here. And Creighton Prep getting redded out of 4th place here, dropping to 6. We now have Kearney High in 1-4-5-7. And Creighton Prep in 3, hitting a car there. Couldn't see from the ink there. It looks like Creighton Prep is in last place here now in 7th. As we have Kearney High in 1-3-4-6. Creighton Prep 2-5-7. And it looks like Kearney High will get first place here, with Creighton Prep getting 2nd. And Kearney High falling off right at the end, losing 3rd place there. And it looks like Creighton Prep also has shock there, but they cannot get 4th. Looks like Kearney High will gain a couple points on Creighton Prep this time. After this race, Kearney High ahead 32-30. Very close race for Kearney High and Creighton Prep here. The only way Creighton Prep can gain points here if Kearney High continues to get first is if they get 2-3-4. Just like we saw in their first race. If they got 2-3-4, they will get 16 points. Kearney High will get 15. Now going to Bowser's Castle 3, another track we have seen today. Starting off here, green shell coming up, trying to hit Kearney High, and it does miss. A red shell from Kearney High hitting Creighton Prep out of second place there, so they can take it. Kearney High top 2, 5-6 for now. Creighton Prep, though, back into second place with a mushroom. And Kearney High falling off the track there. No longer in first for the first time so far. Kearney High, the Inkling in 6 also got trailed out by their teammate there on accident. Creighton Prep top 2, 7 going into lap 2 here. Kearney High needing a pretty good last two laps here to catch back up to Creighton Prep. We do see they have a mushroom in third place here. They will go for the shortcut. They have triple greens out in second place now. Can be very dangerous for Creighton Prep. They try to back them and did miss. Creighton Prep still 1-3-7, still first place. Kearney High, though, in second. We do have a red shell going for Creighton Prep there. And Kearney High does end up hitting out Creighton Prep, taking back first place there. Going into the last half of lap 3 here, Kearney High is ahead, or is in first, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Creighton Prep here, 2-3-7. And it does look like here Kearney High will further their lead on Creighton Prep as they do get first place. Unless Creighton Prep can get 4th here, they have a mushroom. It is not enough, though. Kearney High will gain on Creighton Prep again. After race 3 here, Kearney High ahead 48-45. And here we go into our 4th and final race of Grand Prix 1, which is Yoshi Circuit. Do not believe we've seen Yoshi Circuit today in Division 1. We did see it in Division 2 and 4. A great bagging track we may see from Kearney High here. We do see Kearney High Inkling in 7th place, dropping to get a mushroom here to take the shortcut here. We do have 2 members from Kearney High who took the shortcut. Creighton Prep in 3-4-5. Kearney High top 2, 5-7. We do see Kearney High going for the NISC here. They do mess it up just ever so slightly. And their teammate in first, trailing a red shell. They do need to be a little careful for their teammate there, the Inkling in first, not to hit them out. Creighton Prep here, and now getting back into second place there. Kearney High raiding out Creighton Prep, taking back second there. Creighton Prep with a super horn in 4th place. Kearney High taking the shortcut again in second there. They did lose a spot to the Villager from Creighton Prep, who's now in second place. Kearney High going for the shortcut here again, and they hit it pretty well and back Creighton Prep at the same time. The blue shell is out, though, going for Kearney High here. Kearney High getting hit by the blue shell, but Creighton Prep still far enough behind, but it does not matter. Going into lap 3 here, Kearney High top 4, Creighton Prep bottom 3 spots. But anything can happen on Yoshi Circuit. It is a bagging track. Kearney High with triple reds in 3rd place. Now just 1 lap after getting 2 of them hit by the Villager in 4th here. Villager is going to take the shroomless shortcut right through the piranha plant there. And it looks like Kearney High having top 3 here, fire in second and third, hitting 2 members from Creighton Prep there. Kearney High getting first for sure. Kearney High getting top 2, and Creighton Prep getting 4, 5, 7. Kearney High top 3 will secure their victory on the first Grand Prix here, ending the race 71-53.
Yeah, what a great match by, again, both teams. But again, Creighton Prep doing a really good job just to stay competitive that whole cup, but struggling that last one just to hold some of those top positions.
Mm-hmm. We have Kearney High with a 1-0 lead on Creighton Prep 2. If they can do that one more time, they will move on to the match against either Lincoln East or Creighton Prep 1 for third place.
So getting reset here for the next cup. As soon as we're ready, players, you can begin.
And we are good to go whenever the players start.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting in and they're starting the match here.
There you go. And we are off on our second Grand Prix here between Kearney High and Creighton Prep 2. Once again, Creighton Prep 2, only 3 members today against Kearney with their 4. And our first race of Grand Prix 2 is Cheap Cheap Beach, which I did see Kearney High playing earlier. We will see if that practice paid off for Kearney High and let them get a lot of spots and a really good race here against Creighton Prep. Creighton Prep in first place to start off here. Kearney High in 2-3. Kearney High now top 2 here, losing a couple spots due to Creighton Prep taking a tighter line through the water there. Creighton Prep in first place, trailing a banana, dropping it in the shortcut there, losing some speed, letting Kearney High take first place there. Kearney High dropping their banana as well. They do have a boomerang in first, can hit Creighton Prep with that. They missed with the first throw. They should have 2 more left unless they threw it again. Kearney High getting a draft off of the daisy there and hitting them with their triple greens there. Kearney High in 2-3, 5-7 so far halfway through lap 2 here of Cheap Cheap Beach. And Creighton Prep getting hit out. Kearney High top 2 now. A little bit of a stumble for Kearney High for their second place player right now. A bomb up from Creighton Prep. It does hit 2 members from Creighton Prep. And the ring from Kearney High hitting another member from Creighton Prep there. Kearney High only first now. Oh, they do. They still have top 2. The Luigi from Kearney High ended up getting into second place there. And we did see the Rang from Kearney High doing some work again, hitting more people from Creighton Prep. The final throw from Rang once again, hitting another member from Creighton Prep. You see Kearney High for sure getting first. Can they keep this second place? And they do. Kearney High top 2, 4-7. This will be a gain for Kearney High here over Creighton Prep. Kearney High ahead here, 21-10. As we go into race 2 of our second Grand Prix here. Daisy Cruiser for our second race today and on this second Grand Prix here. We did have Daisy Cruiser yesterday for Division 2 and Division 4. Another track we have not seen yet in Division 1. And this track is a runner here. We will see the Inkling from Kearney High here doing a mini turbo trick off of this ledge here into the water, which is the fastest way to do this beginning section. But Creighton Prep holding the banana and trailing out Kearney High. Creighton Prep taking top 2, going into the tables. They do lose their second place spot due to hitting some tables. Do got to be careful about them. Kearney High members going in the water section there. It is slower than staying on the top path. Kearney High in second place there with Creighton Prep in 1, holding a coin. You see Kearney High here, triple greens in 5th place, trailing out one of their own members on accident there, dropping them down to last place there. Kearney High into 1st place, only to get hit by Creighton Prep. They do have a red shell, and they ended up breaking the Creighton Prep's bomb in the 1st place that they had. And Kearney High dropping the bomb on Creighton Prep, making them lose a lot of spots here. Kearney High 2, 3, 4, 6 going into final lap here. And the red shell from Kearney High will end up hitting Creighton Prep, taking back 1st place. Kearney High bringing out the banana real early for protection in case anything from Creighton Prep. They do have fire in 2nd. This could be very bad for Kearney High. Fire up. Creighton Prep getting hit. Kearney High getting 1st. 1st is secured. Creighton Prep getting hit by another red shell, letting Kearney High get top 2. Kearney High will further their lead on Creighton Prep here, bringing the score to 42-20. As we go into our 3rd track here, Music Park, we have Kearney High leading Creighton Prep 42-20. We see Creighton Prep here burning out. Kearney High immediately using their coin in 1st to get as much distance from everyone else as possible. Creighton Prep getting early into 2 and 3, and they do hit a banana snipe on Kearney High, hitting them, forcing them into 2nd. But Kearney High going for the super bounce here, taking back 1st place, and they hit it very well there. Going for a Ultra Mini Turbo or UMT glider. Kearney High top 2 at the moment. They do get hit out of 2nd place there. They do have they had 3rd place there. Creighton Prep taking it once again. Creighton Prep all behind Kearney High here. Creighton Prep with a shroom in 2nd place. 2 shrooms in 3rd. They got fire in 2nd now. I would want to get rid of that fire as soon as possible so I can get more. But looks like 1st place from Kearney High is stumbling a little bit, and they did slow down, getting hit by the fire from Creighton Prep. Creighton Prep takes 1st place now. They have a red shell. Kearney High with the green. Kearney High barely hitting Creighton Prep's red shell there, not able to hit them, but Kearney does try to take back first from Creighton Prep there, but Creighton Prep drops a bomb directly onto Kearney, letting Creighton Prep get a pretty decent lead into first place here. Kearney High getting a great super bounce there in second place. And it looks like Creighton Prep has a super horn in first. They will be able to block a blue shell there. Kearney High clipping the edge there at the end of the trampoline bounce, saving it just a little bit. Kearney High getting 2-3-4-6 for Kearney High. Could still be a gain for Kearney High. And it is Kearney High ahead 62-33. Going into our last race here, and it looks like Kearney High will be moving on to the match against either Creighton Prep 1 or Lincoln East for third place here.
Yeah, and over there on the other side, it's tied 1-1 for Cup. So, again, a competitive match over there. Yeah, and over there on the other side, it's tied 1-1 for Cup. So, again, a competitive match over there.
And here we go into our fourth and final race here, Calamari Desert from the Nintendo 64. Starting off, not much to talk about. Creighton Prep messing up just a little, going into the off-road there, letting Kearney High take first place. Do you see Creighton Prep getting hit out of second place there, letting Kearney High take second. They do mess up as well, but they have the Luigi to make up for it, taking back second place there. Creighton Prep here in second, fifth, and sixth, going into lap 2. Creighton Prep ghosting Kearney High's green shell there. Kearney High still in first place with a defense item with that green shell. Creighton Prep with triple greens in fifth, now in 7, and they do hit a member from Kearney High with the triple greens. But Kearney High has a rang and triple reds after that to hit more members from Creighton Prep there. It looks like Creighton Prep and the star in 4 is not going to be able to get hit by any red shells just yet. The blue shell is out now, going for Creighton Prep here. And they mistime the shroom dodge and end up getting hit by it. Kearney High top 2 into the last item set here on Calamari Desert. Creighton Prep, just a piranha plant in third. Not much that they can do about it. They have shrooms, though, and they do take second from Kearney High. However, Kearney High still ahead here. With our final scores being Kearney High 81 to Creighton Prep's 43. Kearney High moving on to our third and fourth place match against either Lincoln East or Creighton Prep. They are both 1-1 in our final Grand Prix here to decide who will go on to face Kearney High for third place. We will be right back. we are back with Lincoln East versus Kearney High in our Division I Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the NSCSA. And this is our third place match here, where Kearney High beat out Creighton Prep 2 to get here, and Lincoln East beating out Creighton Prep 1. And now we have Creighton Prep 1 and Creighton Prep 2 going against each other for 5th and 6th. Kearney High and Lincoln East going for 3rd and 4th. And I believe we are ready, unless the players are not. So they can start whenever they are good. Got a little bit of a mishap there. But we are now back. All 8 members are in the room. We are ready to start our match to determine 3rd and 4th for Division I here, between either Kearney High or Lincoln East. Starting right off on our first track of our first Grand Prix here, being Grumble Volcano. A very fun track, in my opinion. There's a shortcut at the end of the track where you can use a mushroom to go on the right side of some trees, being very close to the edge of the volcano, almost falling off, and we will be able to gain quite a bit of time going for that one. Lincoln East here in first. Lincoln East top 2, Kearney High in 3, 4, 5, 6. Do see Lincoln East there going for the double item box in second place there. Going into lap 2 here, Lincoln East top 2, 5, 8, Kearney High 3, 4, 7, 6. Do you see Lincoln East falling off though in the back? They are quite behind now. Kearney High getting into second place here now, just behind Lincoln East in first. Kearney High with triple shrooms in 3. Do have 1 shroom left, while Lincoln East has a star. And we do have a blue shell coming for Lincoln East. Will hit Lincoln East here. No, they have a horn. Kearney High, though, getting triple reds after that. They will be able to red Lincoln East out of first place using 2 of them. They still have 1 left. Kearney High also triple reds in 6. And Lincoln East falling off the track there, getting put back in 7th place. Kearney High also falling off the track there, losing first place, giving Lincoln East their top 2. Lincoln East getting red in 3rd place there. They do have shrooms to recover. Lincoln East with the shock, though, is going to do a little bit of damage to Kearney High. And once again, the red shell, very unlucky for Kearney High, hitting them right over the gap there. Lincoln East have top 3, 8 going into the last few corners of Grumble Volcano here. Kearney High going to need a little bit here at the end to come back into this. Kearney High getting 4.756. Lincoln East ahead here, 25-14. Still very early in the Grand Prix here. We can see Kearney High come back from this 11-point deficit, which is not a whole lot if you can get top 2 or top 3 on a race here. Can flip the tables very quickly. And here we go, starting our second race of our Grand Prix here. Being Excite Bike Arena. We've seen this track a couple times now at State Mario Kart through all 4 divisions. Do see Kearney High here, the Purple Inkling switching to Teddy Buggy now instead of Mr. Scooty. Lincoln East in first with a green shell. Not enough time to get it out to block Kearney High. They do hit out Lincoln East, and Kearney High with their triple bananas do hit out Lincoln East, dropping them to 4th place. Kearney High getting hit by Lincoln East in first, backing the green shell there. Kearney High going to the last corner here of lap 1 in 5.276 with Lincoln East 4.831. Do see Lincoln East in 4 there, landing right on the banana peel. Very unlucky for them. Then getting hit by triple green, sent up by Kearney High there. Kearney High in second with a red shell, hitting out Lincoln East in first place, taking first for Kearney High. There is a blue shell out though. Going for Kearney High. Lincoln East here in second place with a mushroom. They were not able to get their protection out in time to block the red shell from Kearney High there. Kearney High now top 3. On the last lap here, Kearney High top 3-6 with mushrooms here from Kearney High. Blue Yoshi in second there. Lincoln East triple greens in 3. Can be very scary for Kearney High. They send them both up, and a red shell now. Kearney High, though, holding on to top 2 here. We do have greens bouncing around at the beginning here. Do have to be careful for those. It looks like Kearney High will be taking top 2 here. Will they get any more spots in the line here? No, they're ending 2.617. Kearney High gaining some points on Lincoln East there. Lincoln East still ahead, 41-37. As we get started on our 3rd race of the first Grand Prix. Lincoln East ahead by 4 points here. Going into Peach Gardens. Another very fun track with a grass shortcut at the very beginning of the track here, which you can do without a mushroom. We will probably see it from some players here. This is the same shortcut as in New York Minute, where you have to release your mini turbo before you get to the grass. or else you'll lose all your speed and it'll be slower. You do see Kearney High going for it, getting into first there, trailing the red shell to keep Lincoln East farther behind. We see Lincoln East here fire, sending it back, and the bomb not hitting anyone from Kearney or Lincoln East. Kearney High still in first place with a increasing lead. At least that's what it looks like here. Lincoln East in 2-3-7-8 going into lap 2 here. Kearney High with triple greens in 6 can also be very scary for Lincoln East there. We do have Kearney High falling off, going into 7th place there. Lincoln East in 2 with a green shell. Kearney High just a green shell of their own. Cannot see what they have else behind there. Lincoln East sending the green shell back to get 2 new items here. A bomb, triple shrooms from Lincoln East in 2. Triple shrooms will be helpful for them. It does look like Kearney High got stuck on the railing there, losing a couple spots there, but blue shell is out going for Lincoln East, and they mistimed the shroom dodge, getting hit by the blue shell there, giving Kearney High top 2 for the final lap here. And it is different from the first 2, unlike in previous games. This time we will drive Peach Gardens backwards, and shock from Kearney High. We do have one member from Lincoln East dodging it. Kearney High in first place with a huge lead here. They do have second place with 2 red shells left from their triple greens, or triple reds, excuse me. You see Lincoln East in a build though in 3rd. They will pass Kearney High here just a little bit. And in a star now, the red shells will not be able to hit them. Kearney High in first place there. Blue shell coming for Lincoln East here, and it will hit them. Kearney High off the track though. Kearney High getting 1-7-6-8. After this race here, Lincoln East is ahead still, 64 to Kearney's 53. After this race here, Lincoln East is ahead still, 64 to Kearney's 53. Still very doable for Kearney to win this first Grand Prix. It will just need a very good race here on our 4th and final race of the Grand Prix. Very good race here on our 4th and final race of the Grand Prix. And we will go to Athens Dash. Another track we have seen before in one of the previous divisions, I believe. To start here, Kearney High still in first place there. Lincoln East though with a red, hitting out Kearney High, taking first place. You do have Kearney High with the shroom though, getting back up into second place there. They also have 3. Lincoln East getting hit off of the glider, getting sent back to before it. And a red shell coming up for Kearney High in 7th place there. They do also have a boomerang in 8. Will not be close enough to hit out Kearney High in 7 with it. Kearney High trailing the red in first place to protect them from anything that second place may have. And there's nothing for it. And a blue shell coming for Kearney High. They will get hit by it, losing first place there. Lincoln East going into lap 3 here is a 1-5-8-7. Kearney High 2-3-4-6. Kearney High getting a bomb into, can be pretty big for them here. Throwing the bomb up, and it does miss first. A bomb from Lincoln East, hitting Kearney High there. And they mistime the horn from their from the red shell Kearney High sent. Kearney High taking first. There is now fire behind Lincoln East there. Kearney High drafting up into second place here. Could see them getting a top 2, but maybe not. It will be a top 2 for Kearney High. They are also getting bottom 2 here, 1872. This first Grand Prix will be a Lincoln East victory, 82-74. Great racing from both of these teams here. Pretty well evenly matched. Now we are just waiting for the teams to start the next match here. So they can sub out players if they want to or not. Now it looks like we are starting the match here now. Reset scores. First track here, 7 Bow, or the 3DS Rainbow Road. I do know the Inkling from Kearney High here really enjoys this track, and if I were to guess, he would probably get first on this track. We have a little bit of difficulty here starting this second Grand Prix between Lincoln East and Kearney. Bear with us as we go through this. Looks like all players are now in the match, and they are ready to start whenever. We are now off on our second Grand Prix here between Lincoln East and Kearney for third place here. Lincoln East has a 1-0 lead on Kearney High. Kearney High will need to win this one and the next one if they will want to become the third place finalists for Division 1 here today. But starting off on Sky High Sunday, no longer 3DS Rainbow Road, now on Sky High Sunday. Starting this off, Lincoln East in first, getting redded out by Kearney High, who now takes first place with Lincoln East behind them in second and third. Lincoln East getting redded over a gap here, but it does look like they are able to get back to the track without falling all the way off. Kearney High in top 2, 4-7, going into the last corner here for lap 1. And Green Shells coming up, all missing Kearney High in second place there. Lincoln East here in third, fourth, fifth, and seventh, trying to catch up to Kearney High and breaking their top 2. It looks like they will hit Kearney High out of second place. Kearney here still in 1 with a bit of a lead now. A little bit of a breakaway from the rest of the pack here. We have Lincoln East 2-3, 7-8, and Kearney High 1-3, 5-4. Didn't see Lincoln East there falling off the track just at the end. Now Blue Shell is going out for Kearney High now. It will hit Kearney High in first place. They do have a far enough lead that no one was able to pass them there. They still have top 2 here. And a red shell from Lincoln East went on the went around Kearney High, who is still in a star in second place there, so it did not hit them. Now Kearney High in second place with triple reds. Can be pretty scary for Lincoln East. Not sure how they're going to be able to pass them there. Kearney High using a star in fourth place there on the final straightaway here. Kearney High getting top 2 for sure. Are they able to get fourth? They are not, but ending up 1-2-8-6. We have Kearney High leading after the first race here, 22-17. Going into race 2 here. We have DK Mountain, a track we saw a little bit ago. Also, like said previously, we do have the 2 major shortcuts on the track. The one on top of the mountain, where you can fall down on top of some rocks on the right side, being able to skip a little bit of a corner there, and at the end, the gap jump. We do see Kearney High trailing out Lincoln East, dropping them to 7th place there. Lincoln East 2-3-4, and Kearney High getting ready out of first place there. Lincoln East here not going. We see Kearney High going for the rock cut there in 6th. We got it a little rocky. Get it because there's rocks here. Lincoln East in first place, trailing the banana there. Not going for the gap jump. Kearney High in 3 going for it, and they get bumped right before it to fall off the track. It's very unfortunate for them, but they have triple bananas now in 5th now. Got to be careful. Their teammates right next to them. They put all the bananas on the ground there. And Kearney High using the bomb that they had in 3rd place there to hit out Lincoln East, giving them top 3 for the moment. Kearney High dropping another bomb on the cannon, hitting another Lincoln East member, dropping them to 7 here. Kearney High top 3, 5 for now. Lincoln East with triple reds in last here. Using the fire in 6. Kearney High going for the gap jump again in 2nd. And they clip the wall again, falling off. Kearney High, though, in 1st place with the Luigi. Lincoln East getting hit by the bomb from Kearney High. The red coming up from Kearney High does not hit anyone from Lincoln East there. Going into the cannon here, we have Kearney High here 1-2-6-8, while Lincoln East is 3-4-5-7. Kearney High now, triple shrooms in second place here, getting hit by the blue shell. We did see Kearney High in first place getting hit by that blue shell there. And Kearney High in second place there, getting the gap jump clean this time. Kearney High getting top 2 for sure. And looks like they might get bottom 2 as well. No, they're going to get 2-6-8-1. 2-6-7-1. Kearney High leading 45-33 after race 2 here. Pulling farther ahead of Lincoln East here on our second Grand Prix. If they can keep this up, they will force it to a Game 3. Our third track and our second Grand Prix is Animal Crossing, which we did see in one of our previous divisions here. This time we have the season of spring, or sorry, not spring, of winter. I was going to say you can get 4 different seasons on Animal Crossing. Spring, summer, fall, and winter, which is what we got today. See Lincoln East and first, trailing the banana right away. Kearney High trimming up into first place, doing the off-road though. Kearney High trailing a banana in second, trying to draft off of Lincoln East, and they do. Now a bomb in second place here, hitting the snowman. Kearney High with fire in 6th there. A little dangerous to use. They are going to throw them all up there. Lincoln East getting hit down into 8th place there. You see Lincoln East here in 1-3-5-8 going into the glider section here. And Kearney High throwing a red up, hitting Lincoln East's banana they had in 3rd here. Kearney High hit by a random green in 2nd place, dropping down to 6th there. Lincoln East going into our 3rd lap here on Animal Crossing in 1-2-7-8. Kearney High sandwiched in between here. If this stays, Lincoln East will gain a 3 points on Kearney High here. It looks like Kearney High has triple bananas in 4th place here now, getting passed by their teammate and a member from Lincoln East there. Lincoln East with a red and 3rd place, hitting out Kearney High. However, Kearney High also in 2nd. And it looks like Kearney High finishing it off 4-3-2-6. Kearney High leading here 67-50. Onto our 4th and final race of this Grand Prix, Sweet Sweet Canyon. And it does look like Kearney High will end up winning this one if they prevent from getting bottom 4 here. see Lincoln East in first with the banana there. We do see one person going on the blue path here from Kearney. The pink side is faster, as stated previously, as we have seen Sweet Sweet Canyon before. Kearney High with triple greens out in third place. They might try to throw it up, and the bomb thrown up from Lincoln East, hitting their own member and one from Kearney. Kearney taking first place here. Lincoln East close behind, but they do get backed by Kearney High, dropping to 6. Kearney High now top 3, 7 with Lincoln East here in 4, 5, 8, 6 with one member falling off the track there, getting put back in last place there. Lincoln East Fire throwing up. They are in second place now. They are going to get redded, losing second place there. We do see Lincoln East in third with a mushroom. Lincoln East in fourth place with triple shrooms. Kearney High with triple shrooms. Lincoln East getting hit by a side green, again dropping down to 8th place there. They do have second and fourth here though. Looks like Kearney High will be getting first here. And Kearney High horning out Lincoln East right at the end to secure their top 4. Top 3 getting 1, 2, 5, 3. Kearney High finishing off this Grand Prix 95-61, making it a tie 1-1 game. Kearney and Lincoln East both won Grand Prix. We will now go to a third Grand Prix to decide who will be our third place winner and fourth place. Players are able to start whenever they are ready, as we reset the scores here back to 0-0 to prepare for this third and final Grand Prix. Starting off our first race here, Waluigi Pinball. We have seen Waluigi Pinball before, and we do need to remember to watch out for the pinballs on the track. The 2 at the very bottom, and the 1 that comes right here, and later when it comes back onto the track after the spiral section. Lincoln East in second, almost getting hit by the pinball there, narrowly avoiding it. Kearney High in first, going for the double item, same as Lincoln East. Kearney High getting a bomb, putting it on Lincoln East. One of their members dodge and end up getting a right shell there to hit out Kearney High. Lincoln East with the bomb in 1, backing it on the right doubles there, hitting 2 members from Kearney High. As we now see Kearney High in 5th there with triple greens, hitting out a member from Lincoln East there. Lincoln East here, top 3 going into the cannon to start lap 2 here. Do need to watch out for the pinball. Lincoln East does hit the pinball here, dropping to third. And again, to drop to fourth now. Kearney High hitting them. Red shell getting Kearney High, but a blue shell going for Lincoln East. But they are on the boost pad to minimize the damage from that. And the fire from Kearney High sending back in third place there. And a bomb from Kearney High hitting two members from Lincoln East. Kearney High here, 2-3, and they do run into a red shell there in third place from their teammate. It was not on purpose there. Lincoln East 1-4-5-6 going into our third and final lap here. Kearney High 2-3-6-8. We do see Lincoln East here in first place with a little bit of a breakaway. They do get hit, however, by Kearney High's red shell, bringing it a lot closer. And redded again. Kearney High top two going into the spiral set here. You see Lincoln East there with a bomb, getting hit by a red shell. Kearney High still top two here. Kearney High in two, holding a red shell for protection for their members. Stopping just a bit to hit Lincoln East to get more points here, ending up 2-1-4-7. Kearney High leading after race one, 25-14, with the inkling from Kearney High slowing down on the line to wait for Lincoln East to hit them with a red shell right at the end, letting Kearney High swoop in and take fourth place there. Going into race two here, Kearney High ahead, like I said, 25-14. We go to Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart 8. Red shell from Kearney High in second, instantly hitting out Lincoln East in first, dropping them to last. Kearney High also getting punished for doing that. Now them dropping to eighth. Lincoln East here, early lead in top three right here. There are two paths we can go on here, left and right. Both have their benefits. Lincoln East, top four going into the glider. Kearney with the Shroom in fourth place there. Shrooming up here, using the Ghost. Taking a red shell from Lincoln East and hitting them with it. Kearney High in second with the green here. Lincoln East with a horn in three and a red shell in four. Kearney High hitting out Lincoln East in first place. They do get redded for it though. They are still in first place, so they could hold on to that. Kearney High top 2-4-8 here going into the Bowser section here with the split paths. And a bomb hitting Lincoln East, dropping them down to seventh place here. Kearney High getting redded on the glider. We do see them get past Kearney High here, top two, bottom two, going into the third lap here. Lincoln East here, the Shroom in three. Kearney High horning out Lincoln East off the track to keep second place here. They do run into the Wrecking Ball. Kearney High in one here, going for a UMT glider strat. They charge a Ultra Mini Turbo, and then they glider vector across the glider there, and it gains more speed than just driving in a straight line. Lincoln East is taking second here, though. Kearney High ending this 1-8 7.5. Taking second here, though. Kearney High ending this 1.875. Lincoln East catching up quite a bit here. Kearney High ahead 42-36. Lincoln East catching up quite a bit here. Kearney High ahead 42-36. As we hop right into race 3 here. Donut Plains 3. What a beauty it is to see this track. My favorite track in the game. What a beauty it is to see this track. My favorite track in the game. We'll see how this start plays off. Kearney High in first, going for the shortcut here. Hitting the wall a little bit there, but getting bumped back by Lincoln East, who's now in first place. Lincoln East in first place going through into lap 2 here. Kearney High in 2-3. Kearney is getting backed by Lincoln East. Lincoln East going for the shortcut again, getting a little sloppy this time. Going quite wide, same as Kearney High there. Lincoln East using the horn to block the red shell there. They do have a bit of a lead. They do get hit by a red shell there, but Lincoln East responds back with a shock to hit all of Kearney High there. Kearney High in 2-3-4-7 going into race 3 here. A blue shell is out, going for Kearney High here. And they are able to dodge it. Kearney High in 3 here. Lincoln East in first still. Kearney High with triple green. Are they able to hit them out at the final here? They are not able to, but keeping second. Kearney High going quite wide in the opposite direction at the end of the track, ending 2.675. Kearney High still ahead here, but it's close. 59-58 going into our last race here. We will see if Kearney High is able to hold onto this lead over Lincoln East, or if they are going to be able to take it from Kearney High, ending third place. And we got Daisy Cruiser. I would say Lincoln East here has the better spots for Daisy Cruiser, having more of these top spots here, having 1, 3, 4. We do have a member from Lincoln East going on the left side of the boat. Left side is slower than the right side. Kearney High, though, instantly getting into first here. You see Lincoln East, nothing in second place. Hoping to get something from the item boxes here in the tables. They do miss the item boxes, but do so are avoiding the tables getting hit by them as well. Kearney High in first with a banana. Lincoln East in 4 using their shroom. They have a boomerang now in third place here. Kearney High ghosting their boomerang, bringing it down to 7th place here. Triple greens from Lincoln East here going up. They do get hit by Kearney High with the boomerang. And it looks like Kearney High in first place does have a bit of a breakaway here, just a little bit, going through the table section. Lincoln East here hitting a pillar, getting stuck on it too. Trying to go for the item boxes there. Lincoln East, though, triple reds in second place. Will do a lot of damage to Kearney High in first there, going into this final lap. And a shock from Lincoln East 2. They have 2 more reds for Kearney High in second place there. Lincoln East right now going into the table section. 1-2, 6-5. Kearney High 3-4, 8-7 here. They're going to need a fantastic inning here to catch back up to Lincoln East and to hold this point win here. Blue Shell is out. Lincoln East getting top 2 here and will be our 3rd place winner here in Division 3 with Kearney High coming in 4th place. Our 3rd place winner here in Division 3 with Kearney High coming in 4th place. The final scores being Lincoln East 84 to Kearney High 72. Let's give a hand here for both Lincoln East and Kearney High, with Lincoln East coming out on top as our 3rd place winner here for Division 1, with Kearney High coming in 4. We will take a quick break here as we get set up for our finals for Division 1 against Omaha Central 1 and Westside.
Hey, we're getting ready for a Mario Kart Division 1 championship up on the main stage. We have Omaha Westside here. Who's going for Omaha Westside? Yeah. And on the other side, Omaha Central. Good, you guys are going for yourselves. I like it. Great job. All right, when you guys are ready, let's get going.
Which one's me again? 2, 1. Which one am I to mute? And we are back with the Division 1 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Championship match here for the NSCSA.
Oh, that bad. Okay, let's try that one.
Going into our first track here, DK Jungle. We have Omaha Central 1 versus Westside here for our finals in Division 1 for the NSCSA. We have Westside here getting the 1st place and into 3rd. However, they get a little too close to the edge and fall off there. But they have the mushroom to recover there. Central here and Westside fighting for 1st up at the front. 3rd place from Central, also not far behind, with a red shell to hit out Westside when they choose so. They're throwing it now, but too late. Westside did have enough time to get their red shell out for the block there. Central in 1st place here has the banana to block the red shell from Westside in 2nd here. Westside also in 3 here with triple greens. They need to watch out for their teammate there. Westside going for super bounce in 3rd place there. They do mess it up just a bit, falling off the track, going back down to 6th place, letting Central get into 3-4 here. Westside still in 2nd with a bomb in 2 now. Can be very scary for Central 1. However, the bomb it's broken by a red shell there, hitting Westside, giving Central top 3 here. Central here with a super horn going into our final lap of our first race here. Omaha Central is top 3-5, with Westside being 4, 6, 7, 8. Central here with a impressive defensive line here in top 3. They do lose 3 to Westside. They do have triple bananas here in 4th, though. If they can get close enough to Central to hit them, they would be pretty good. There is a bomb that is put down, does not hit anyone. Central here back into top 3 with Westside in 4. They have triple reds, though. Central has holding out. Westside will not be able to pass here, with Westside finishing 6-4, 5-8. Omaha Central here leading after our first race, 26-13 in the Division I Finals. Onto our second race here. We have Chaco Mountain, another track from the Nintendo 64, like Royal Raceway we saw earlier. Another track from the Nintendo 64, like Royal Raceway we saw earlier. Not a lot of shortcuts on this track. There is one shortcut you can take in this cave we are about to see up ahead here, and there is a little off-road shortcut you can take at the end as well. Westside here into first place with Central behind them right in second. Central getting in front with the Shroom in first place now. Westside here drafting off of them back into first, though, bumping them out of the way. We will probably see Central here going for the shortcut into. Yes, we do, right there. Now trailing the red in first place. Going into lap 2 here, Westside 2-3-5-8. Central here 1-4-6-7. Central into a banana, dropping down to 8th place there. We still have first. They did bump the wall just a tad, though, losing first to Westside here when they did pass. And Central here getting ready off of the glider, dropping down into 5th place here. As we go into the final corners of lap 2, Westside here 1-3-4-7 to Central in their 2-5-6-8, and a blue shell going for Westside here in first place, and it will hit them. Central able to pass, gaining back first place with a red. They will trail it for protection in case Westside has anything else to throw at them. Westside hitting the off-road quite a bit there. Omaha Central getting hit off the glider again, falling down to 7th place here. And their King Boo also getting hit out, dropping a couple spots. Westside here, 2-3-4-5. They do need to watch out for the teammate in 5th there, trailing the red shell. And it is going to be 2-4-5-3 for Westside here. And it is going to be 2-4-5-3 for Westside here. Westside still trailing just a little bit to Omaha Central here. Westside still trailing just a little bit to Omaha Central here. We have Mario Circuit for our 3rd track here. Last year we had a little hiccup with this track in our finals for Division 3, I believe. Last year when we were able to pick tracks, Mario Circuit was one of them, and one of the teams picked Mario Circuit from the Game Boy Advanced Mario Kart instead of this one. Westside here taking the middle spots pretty early here and trying to get into first. Central here trailing a banana in one will prevent Westside from passing here. Do need to watch out for the piranha plant coming out of the pipes there. And Central using the horn to break the red shell that Westside throws. Central here accidentally trailing out their own teammate. They're now defenseless in first place here and getting hit by fire from their own teammate on accident here. Westside gaining top two just for a little bit maybe. Westside trailing out third place from Central, but a red going for Westside here does hit them out of second place. Now leaves them with first, fourth, sixth, and seventh here. Going into the final lap here on Mario Circuit, we have Central in 2-3-6-7, Westside here 1-4-5-8. Triple greens from Central here in second place can cause some damage, but they are just too far behind to hit Westside in first place that they are. And Central here in fourth now, getting stuck on one of the light posts there, getting hit by a red shell. And a plant from Westside, giving them third place here. But Central with triple shrooms here, trimming up back into third place to secure the third there. Westside getting 6-5-4-1 to end that race. Omaha Central still ahead here, 59-58, going to our last race of Grand Prix 1 in our finals here. Our fourth and final race will be Wario Stadium. We saw this track earlier today as well. I'm excited to see how these players fare with not a lot of shortcuts on the track, so you need to stay up to the front and not get hit as much as possible on this track. Westside here in first place, but Central is trailing a banana in second there. Might be able to get in front of Westside here, and they do, and trail out Westside. They do also have defense to block the red shell from Westside in third place now. Central here, top two. Red shell going for not Omaha Central, was from their own teammate. Should have gone for someone from Westside, but they were too close to the Westside player, so it skipped them. There was no other Westside player in front to target. Going into lap 2 here, Central in 1-3-4-5. Westside here 2-5-7-8. We'll need a big last 2 laps here to come back and take these crucial spots of 1 and 2 from Central here. Central here in first place with a coin. Westside here with a red. They will be able to hit out Central, probably waiting just before the item set to hit it. Yep, right there. And Omaha Central getting ghosted. Central here, 2-3-4-5, going into the final lap here. Westside in first place. They do not have a defense item to block the red shell. They do get hit by that. Central here, top 2 again. Central in first is trailing a bomb. They need to be careful about their teammate in second behind them. They could blow both of them up. Let's see if Westside can pull a mushroom here, but they got hit by a red shell before it, and it looks like Central here is going to get a really good race here, with Westside ending 6-4, 7-5. Omaha Central will take the first Grand Prix, 84-72, with a 1-0 lead on Westside for our finals here. Going straight into Grand Prix 2 here. We have Central leading us 1-0 in our finals here for Division 1. We will see here if Central here can close us out with a 2-0 win for first place, or can Westside win this one here and go to a Game 3, make it a bit more interesting. As we start our first race, London Loop. We did see this one other time earlier in one of our other divisions here. We have Central and was in first. They did get righted out. Westside here, top 2, taking the right path instead of going inside of the boardwalk area, which is faster, going on the right side and not in the boardwalk, but you don't get an item in there. Central here sneaking up close to first here with the red shell in 1 now. They did take the tighter line and ended up passing Westside here. Westside in second place, getting hit out, dropping to 5th now, throwing up a green shell, maybe going to hit Central. Westside into getting hit by the boomerang and the fire from Central here. Central now top 3, top 4, just for a little bit before they got hit by Westside's red shell. A blue shell going out for Central here in first place. They will get hit by it. Central still top 2 at the moment, but Westside sneaking up from behind, now getting redded out by Central, again taking back their top 2 positions. And Central now trailing a banana in first here. They need to watch out for their teammate in second there, not to hit him, but the fire up does hit Central here, dropping them to 3rd place. Westside here in 2-3 now with the bomb in 3rd. Now 4 as well with triple shrooms. Their bomb does end up hitting the King Boo, dropping them to 8, but the boomerang from the King Boo does end up hitting the Peach from Westside as well. And as we enter the final little bit of lap 3 here on London Loop, we will see if Westside here can come back and get a winning race here. But the blue shell going for Westside here is going to hit them. We see Central here with the bomb blocking the red shell. They do have 2 more, but it is not fast enough. Central will get first here. Westside getting a rough ending here, going 8-7-6. Omaha Central leading us off again in our second Grand Prix here, 25-14. As we now get into our second race of the second Grand Prix for finals here, we have Shy Guy Falls. We have seen this track one other time in one of the previous divisions, I believe Division 2. There's really only one shortcut on this track. It's at the end of the race, one of the second to last turn of the track. There is a off-road section. You can use a mushroom to shroom through and jump across the gap. You can do this without a mushroom, however, but it is a little tricky. There are 2 ways you can do it. You can charge a Super Mini Turbo, the orange Mini Turbo, and hop through the grass, or you can do a more harder version of it when you go on the top path for the glider, getting just a Mini Turbo there and hopping over the entire grass off-road there to make it all the way across. Central dropping a bomb on Westside, putting them down into 7th place there. Central here, top 3-5, almost top 4. We have Westside in 3 now, with a green in 3 trailing it. They did not hit out Westside did not hit out Central with their green there. Here we go, a shroom for Central in 4th place there, getting now triple shrooms. We do see Westside here getting up into 3rd place now. They have a boomerang now in 3rd place. They got from ghosting Central in 2nd here. 1st place got their item ghosted as well from Central. And a little fun fact about this track, in this waterfall section, we see them going up a waterfall against the current. If you hit the hop button while going up this waterfall, you will gain more speed as you are in the waterfall water pushing backwards on you for the less amount of time. But Central here, once again, getting a pretty good race here. Westside finishing it off 7-5, 4-3. Getting a pretty good race here. Westside finishing it off 7-5, 4-3. Omaha Central still ahead here, 47-31 after race 2. Omaha Central still ahead here, 47-31 after race 2. We'll see what race 3 is for our second Grand Prix of finals here. And it is Mount Wario, another section track or segment track. We start from the top of the mountain and we will go all the way down to the bottom, with the final section being referenced off of the Winter Olympics. Finishing off with the ski jump. Central getting hit at a second early here. Westside here, 2nd and 3rd, going for coins though. See Central here in 1st, going for a shortcut across the gap here. We do see everyone going for it. We are almost exiting the cave section. We have Central here in 1st, 3rd, 7th, and 8th, while Westside here is in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 7th. The dry bones from Central here holding a bomb, trailing it now, trying to, or at least wanting to hit out Westside, who's right in front of them, throwing the bomb up, and a blue shell going up for Central, hitting them in 1st place. Letting Westside into 1 now. And Westside here, top 2, going into the 3rd and final section of Mount Wario here. We do see Central, though, sneaking back up into 2nd place here. You see Central in 5th place with the triple bananas. Not much they can really do here with those. They're probably just going to throw them up, which they do. And they hit Westside with one of them. Not enough to pass them, though. And a red shell from Westside here to hit out Central, giving them top 3 for this final section here. You see Westside with the shroom in 3, getting the red shell thrown at them, but they have protection for it, and it looks like Westside will get top 3 here, ending up 2-5-3-1, a great race for them. Will get top 3 here, ending up 2-5-3-1, a great race for them. Bringing it up, Westside now winning 59-58. A flip-flop from our first Grand Prix here, where Central was up 59-58. We now have Westside winning here, going into our final race of Grand Prix 2. All they have to do is not have this losing race and force us to a Game 3. Final race here being Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 8. We have seen this multiple times today. Central getting knocked off at the beginning real early here. Westside still holding their top 3 for the moment here. You do see a lot of people staying on the green path. It is faster to jump to the middle and drive on the edging of the off-road on the space station part. It is not considered off-road, and you can drive on it like regular road. Westside getting hit out of 2nd place there. Still holding 1, however. Central in 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th going into lap 2. Westside hitting Central with a boomerang they have in 4 here. Getting hit also by some fire, dropping them down to 5. We have our Westside in 1st place with a huge lead at the moment here. And Central getting hit by a red shell from their own teammate, not on purpose, but they were just in the path of the red shell there. Westside getting hit by the blue shell, still in 1st place though, getting into going into lap 3 here. We do see Central here in 2nd with triple reds though. And this last red shell is going to hit Westside here. They have a shroom now in 2nd place. They can use to shroom up right here or later in the track if they choose so. And they're going to choose here. Westside, though, in 1st place with their daisy here. And it looks like they prevented Central from getting the double item box there. So Westside is top 2, bottom 2, going into the last item box of the track here. And Westside getting a back on Central here, sending them to 7th place. And it looks like Westside will be getting a top 2, making us go to a Game 3. Final score of this one, Westside 83-73. Both these teams having incredible races here today in our finals for Division 1. Both these teams having incredible races here today in our finals for Division 1. Central and Westside both have won one Grand Prix here, both 1-1, going into our going into our third and final Grand Prix of finals here. And we'll see who will pull out the win. Will it be Westside or will it be Omaha Central 1? Starting off on Big Blue, a great track. Lots of shortcuts on this track you can use with a mushroom or without. We will see some of them in section 2 of this track, as it is also a segment track like Mount Wario we saw last time. We have Central here in second, shrimming up into first with a red shell. We do have Central also in second here, holding top 2 for the moment. Holding their mushroom through the double item box to use it now, holding their red shell now. We do see Central in first place, taking a shortcut, jumping off the track there. Drifting the wrong way, not taking the second shortcut here that we see Central in 7 going for. Westside, though, getting hit by a random green shell, dropping to 5th. As we now go through the cannon set, we have Central with a shock here, hitting Westside. And this is honestly a devastating shock. They have no items for this section until the item box is right here. Central here, top 2, 5-8. Westside going into the final stretch here, final few corners in 3, 4, 5, 6, sandwich in between Central. Westside accidentally using fire to hit out their own teammate, but did not lose him a spot, ending 4, 5, 6, 3. We have Omaha Central here leading us off on our first race, 21-18, getting top 2, bottom 2. As we go into our second track here, Ninja Hideaway, another fantastic track in my opinion. The major shortcut on this track is blocked off by 2 Piranha Plant cardboard posters that if you run into, you will spin out. However, if you use a mushroom, you'll be able to go right through them, or any other kind of speed boosting item like a star or whatnot. But you can also break through these posters by hitting a wall, the wall right next to them, and then running into the poster. It will break them, you won't spin out, and be able to take the shortcut without using a mushroom. And we do see a lot of people here going up to the top path. The top path is slower than going on the bottom, so we'll see if they keep going on the top path on these next 2 laps here from Ninja Hideaway. But we have Westside here in top 2. And both top 2 here we see going on the glider path up to the top. It is slower than staying on the bottom, like we see Central in 3rd doing here. They also have a mushroom in 3rd place here. They're not going for the shortcut, though. They're staying on the top path, getting into 1st, just to get raided out by Westside, who takes back a top 2. See 2 members from Westside going on the bottom path this time. It is faster than the top. We do also see Westside getting a hit and turning 90 degrees, though, in the back in 8 there. Also see Westside getting a hit and turning 90 degrees, though, in the back in 8 there. Blue shell going out for Westside in first here, and it will hit them. Omaha Central now in first place, or at least fighting for first place against Westside with the Daisy. The Daisy here needs to watch out for the trail from Dry Bones here, but does get in front of them. It looks like Central is using the horn, hitting Westside out of first place there, giving them first, and Westside getting second. To finish off here, Westside 8-6, 3-2. Omaha Central here still leading us in this third GP, 42-236. As we go into our third race here, Westside only down by 6 points, not that much, and they can come back from this with 2 races left, plenty of time. And we go to Twisted Mansion. Twisted Mansion with a shortcut right at the beginning here, which we will see. It's very unlikely that one of the players here will not get a mushroom here. And we do see 2 mushrooms from Westside in 7 and 6. Shrooming up into top 2 for the moment here. Top 3. One member from Omaha Central also getting a shroom using the cut. Westside here need to be careful about trailing their red there, hitting out a member from Central, so it was all good. And we have a split path in the water there. It can go on the left side or the right side. The left side is faster to go on. Omaha kind of trailing a bit behind here going into lap 2. Spots being 4, 6, 7, 8 with a horn and 4. Not much they can really do about Westside with just a horn. Westside still top 2 for the moment here. Central throwing up their banana, trying to hit Westside out of first and misses. Central in second with a banana. Not much they can do about Westside in first place there. Again, going into lap 3. Central 2-3, 5-8. Central in third place though, getting hit by a boomerang, trailing instantly. They need to watch out for their teammate in 4. Central in 7 as well, getting triple mushrooms, shrooming up in a big explosion there, hitting Westside, dropping them to 7th place. See Omaha Central here, no item in 2nd place, going on the right path. Westside in 1st, going on the left. Still going up to the top path here. It looks like Westside will be able to get first, but no, they get squished by one of the hammers, letting Omaha Central take top 2. Westside ending 4-8, 5-7. Very unfortunate ending to this race on Twisted Mansion for Westside, losing, giving Central top 3 here. Westside trailing behind from Central here. Central ahead 69-48 going into our last race here. Piranha Plant Cove. We've seen it before, and it'll be the last time we see it today. And for the 2026 Division 1 Mario Kart for the NSCSA. You got to remember the two major shortcuts on lap 1 here, or section 1. Drifting to the right off of this. We do not see people drifting off, but we see them jumping off, which is close enough to the strategy that we go for here. Westside getting into first here. Central in second. Westside does have a shroom in 4 though. Shrooming up to take second here. And there is a banana on the right item box there. And it looks like one person from Central is going for the second shortcut there, taking the corner just a bit sharper. And a bomb laid down by Central, hitting Westside Daisy member, dropping them to 8th place there. Central here, top 2, 4-5, going into section 2 here. Got a boomerang in first place, a green shell in second. Westside just a shroom in third. They're going to use both their shrooms. They had 2 of them. And are able to red out Central there, taking second place. Grains bouncing around. You got to be careful for those. Looks like did not hit anybody. Westside on the final corners of section 2 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. They need a big final section here to really come back in this against Central here. Central in top 2 here, getting second place, getting hit by a red shell though. First place having a banana to block it. Westside 2, 3, 4, 5, but once again they will need to get Central out of first place here if they want a chance to come back at this. And it looks like Westside is getting hit, but Central in first place getting hit, not able to use their bomb for protection. But it does look like Central might get a top 2 here. Westside does hold on, ending 5-6, 2-7. And this is not enough points for Westside, leaving Omaha Central 1 to be your Division 1 champion for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the NSCSA. With the ending score being Omaha Central 91 to Westside 65. We will now be right back for our award ceremony for Division 1 Mario Kart.